Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Part 5 Policy and Advocacy Exploration. My name is Kelly Campbell, and my project is Free Quality Preschool and the Benefits to Our School System. The policy that is being targeted in this assignment is free quality preschool for ages 3 to 5 nationwide and the benefits it will have to our school system. The Arizona Department of Education understands that students that attend a high quality preschool program are less likely to require special education services or to be retained. The Every Student Succeeds Act needs to include a free public preschool program to provide all children a significant opportunity to receive a fair, equitable, and high-quality education, and to close educational achievement gaps. Although every child has the right to a fair, equitable, high-quality education, preschool programs only provide opportunities for free if the families are at risk or are low income. I chose to focus on this topic because I am a mother of 4 children. Although my husband and I had decent jobs, we could not afford that price tag for preschool. We were fortunate enough to qualify for Head Start for my son since he did have an IEP, but the other ones, my oldest, we had to pay out of pocket and we struggled a lot for that. And then the 2 youngest, we were able to qualify for a Quality First scholarship. I am also an early childhood education and early childhood special education major. I've worked in education almost a decade, and I can see firsthand the difference it makes when a student enters kindergarten that attended a high quality preschool opposed to those that did not. Children who attend strong programs not only perform better in kindergarten, but are also less likely to be placed in special education and less likely to repeat a grade. They are more likely to graduate from high school and even less likely to commit crimes. There are policy recommendations for universal preschool and the benefits it will have for families. Research proves that access to a high-quality early childhood education program benefits the children in school and later on in life. While researching preschool policies, I came across an initiative known as Arizona Early Education Funds, otherwise known as AEEF, which is part of the Governor's School Readiness Action Plan. This plan is committed to ensuring that all children at the start of first grade start in Arizona healthy, safe, and ready to succeed. But what if that time change was different and it was changed to preschool instead? What would happen? If this time frame were to change to preschool, we can reduce retention, reduce special education services. We can prepare students for academic engagement throughout their entire academic career and beyond. Minnesota School District did a study to measure the financial cost of children that enter kindergarten unprepared and like what happens. The study showed that it cost their school system $113 million annually if a child does not come to kindergarten prepared. With the focus being on early childhood education, it shows how insufficient early learning, such as preschool, can be a burden, can be a cost burden to the school district. If a child attends a high quality preschool, it can reduce teacher turnover. It can reduce high school dropout rate. It can reduce behavioral problems. It reduces grade repetition. It reduces special education services. And the most important thing, especially in the world today, it increases school safety. Now, there are 6 areas in special education that a high quality preschool would greatly impact. Those areas include speech and language impaired, which my son is speech and language impaired, so this has a huge impact on him. Mild to moderate developmental cognitive disabilities, specific learning disabilities, emotional or behavioral disorder, other health disabilities, and developmentally delayed education. As part of my advocacy plan, I need to contact the Kyrene Governing Board, as that is the school district my children attend and I currently work for. Per the Kyrene website, my first step is to send a formal email to this email address right here, governing.board@kyrene.org. This email address will reach all governing board members as well as the superintendent. I also need to reach out to other stakeholders with a pamphlet, which I'll show you on the next slide, to educate them on the importance of high quality preschool and the advantages it will have for our students' academic career. The goal is for this pamphlet to reach as many members of the community as possible. So that'll be passed out with kids home, that'll be passed out in childcare facilities, passed out at the grocery store, passed out at parks, during baseball games and soccer games. While getting the word out about the advantages of high quality preschool education has on our society, I will also educate parents on quality for scholarships, which I'll talk a little bit more on the next slide. Previously, Kyrene, the school district I work for, only offered Quality First scholarships at one of their preschool locations. And as of this past school year, now all of Kyrene preschools offer the scholarship, which is a great thing. I will also educate them on the integrated preschool programs. And if they have concerns on how to schedule an initial screening or the affordable integrated program. Lastly, I will need to get parents or guardians or grown-ups the resources to apply for Head Start, which is a free publicly funded preschool for at-risk low-income families. It's a high-quality preschool to provide them the opportunity to go to preschool. It's only 3.5 hours a day, 4 days a week. Let's go to the next slide and I'll show you my pamphlet that I plan on handing out. So this is a copy of my pamphlet. It's the guide for parents, teachers, community members. Our vision is to create a free publicly funded preschool for children ages 2 to 5, and the lasting benefits we'll have for our future and the school system. But why will this be a good policy? This research-based policy would provide all children the right to a fair, equitable, and high-quality education, as well as benefiting our school system. Remember, the Minnesota School District research, they would save $113 million annually if they provided a free, high-quality preschool for all of their school district students. Now, the benefits of a high-quality preschool for our students, it closes the academic achievement gap. It increases social development. They are less likely to receive social education services. They're less likely to repeat a grade, less likely to commit a crime. It prepares students for academic achievement. There are also positive outcomes for future employment. Starting out at preschool can change the course of their life. It also increases high school graduation rate, and it improves K-12 educational opportunities, such as taking advanced classes, things along those lines. Now for our next slide, the benefits of free high quality preschool for our school system. So we just talked about what it will do for our students, like our children ourselves, but what will it do for the school system? It will reduce the dropout rate. It reduces teacher turnover, which is big because students are coming more prepared. It takes a lot of stress off of teachers. It reduces behavior problems, reduces grade repetition, reduces special education services, like we've said. It increases school safety, and that was probably one of the biggest things that I saw that stopped me, just because with the world that we live in today, the effects of a child attending preschool, a high quality preschool before they start kindergarten, can increase school safety, and that was just extremely impactful for me. And it can save our school system $113 million annually for the study. Now, these low-income opportunities that I did talk about previously, there is Head Start, which is a publicly funded free preschool for families that fall below the poverty level. And I have a little scan code on there, and then they scan it, and it immediately sends them to the Arizona Education Head Start website, where they can get more information on how to apply. There are early Head Start opportunities as well. That is for pregnant women and children up to age 3, and they can receive in-home services. So that's a great resource. Next, we have Quality First scholarships. Now, this is a scholarship that helps low-income families afford quality care and education for children birth to age 5. Now, these scholarships are first come, first serve. They are tied to the family income levels. I have the website and email and phone number on there as well. The only thing with the Quality First scholarships, all it will do is give you a list of Quality First centers near you. And then you have to call and see if there are any availabilities, which can be very hard. In the past, it took me about 8 phone calls in order to get one that had an opening. Each location only receives 1 to 5 scholarships per year. So it's really a first come, first serve. It's a great resource, but you have to be on it and just constantly be calling, and finding a location near you can be very difficult. Now there's also integrated preschool, which is something that I strongly encourage, especially for families that do not qualify for low income help, such as Head Start and Quality First Scholarship. There's an integrated preschool for your typically developing students. It's a little bit over $83. I think it's like $83.56, I think, a week, but it's 4 days a week for 3.5 hours or 3 hours, and the students receive high quality preschool. If you are a qualifying student, you can receive free preschool, and you also receive free special education services, such as physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. If you believe or if you have concerns that your child might be able to receive special education services, there's a screening that will need to be done to see if your student qualifies. You need to contact this phone number, Sue Hummel. She's a secretary for the Integrated Preschool Program. She's a great resource as well on if your child does not necessarily pass the screening, like they don't believe they have services, she can give you some more resources on what to do to get your child into preschool. Now, my call to action is to attend the board meeting on July 11th at 6 p.m. at Apprende Middle School. Your involvement is essential in protecting our students' future. I'm hoping that people decide to join our mission in making a free, high-quality preschool part of our school system. Not only is Kyrene one of the best school districts already, this, I believe, will just take us to the next level. Not only will it have an impact on our students' academic careers, but it'll benefit our school system financially. Not only will it benefit our school system, it's going to benefit those families as well. I know for myself that my husband and I worked multiple jobs in order to make sure our children attended preschool. Even with scholarships, it was still a burden. Now, please join us at the next district board meeting to present this to the governing board and the superintendent. So let's go to the next page. Now, here are a list of some of my resources that I used for this assignment. I have 2 pages here. So here's my first page. Here is my second page. And then my last page, just because I used a different Google slide, just for that as well. Thank you so much for watching my video. Again, my name is Kelly Campbell, and have a great day.